Okay, sige. So, pag-usapan naman natin 'tong geometric sequence. So, ayan, pag-usapan na yung boses ko. So, ngayon ay almost 3 o'clock na ng madaling araw. So, nagre-record pa ako. Pero, ayan, super dami lang ng mga kailangang tapusin dun sa mga bagay-bagay. But anyway, sige. So, let's talk about geometric sequence. So, pinag-usapan na natin yung arithmetic sequence. No, doon pinag-usapan natin sa arithmetic sequence yung um, nth term, no? Knowing kung mga ilang term yun. Arithmetic means yung mga term pagitan ng dalawang number, no, ng arithmetic sequence. And summation. So sa geometric sequence, so medyo kahawig lang din, no? So kung aware kayo kung paano nyo i-solve for the arithmetic sequence, this one will not be a new process, thinking process. So may konting difference nila. May pattern pa rin yung mga number. However, instead na common difference, so uh, what will happen to the set of numbers will be they will be having a common ratio instead of having common difference. So dito, instead na i-subtract mo yung second number to the first number, you will be dividing it. So meron silang common factors, no? So dun sa arithmetic sequence, pag in-add mo yung common difference dun sa mga term, yung summation niya will be the next number. So dito naman sa geometric sequence, pag minultiply mo dun sa kanyang common ratio, no, the minultiply mo dun sa number na yun, yung kasunod na number nung pattern na yun um, will be, ah, kapag minultiply mo yung common ratio to that number, the result will be equal to the next number. So, sige, huwag na natin patagalin, no? So, pag-uusapan din natin dito yung end term ng geometric sequence, geometric means, and summation ng geometric sequence. So, dalawa lang yung merong pag-usapan tayo ng geometric sequence na merong may sariling formula. So, pagdating natin ng harmonic sequence tsaka sa alternating sequence, so, mano-mano mo talaga siyang i-add. So, hindi siya kagaya ng arithmetic tsaka geometric sequence na pwede mong, um, pwede mo gamitin yung formula, specific formula for finding the summation of the terms. However, if you will be having a higher math, so pagdating sa in advance talaga, no? So pagdating ng harmonic sequence, so meron tayong ginagamit for higher calculus to find the summation. So may mga konting variation but very, very minimal. But we will not be talking about that. It's for higher math. So since ano naman tayo, basic math yung tinatopic natin dito, we will not be discussing that. Okay? So let's start. So again, talking about geometric sequence, meron tayo ditong uh, common ratio. No? So pag multiply natin yung number na yun sa common ratio, yung result will be the next number. So example to, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2. So hindi siya laging increasing, no? Minsan decreasing din. So depending on the common ratio. So particularly if the common ratio is um if the common ratio particularly is a fraction, so definitely the magnitude of the number will become lesser. And another reminder pa rin nga, kapag whole number yun, no, particularly the magnitude will be greater. So the sign will be dependent on the sign of the common ratio and the sign of the elements or the patterns ng ating geometric sequence. So, kunwari meron tayo ito, no? 32, 16, 8, 4, and 2. So, our common ratio will be 1/2. So, remember how you divide uh, will be very, very important. So, ang division mo dyan is, kunwari, meron ka ditong 32, 16, 8, 4, and 2. Pwede ka naman mag-divide kung saan ka pwede magsimula. Pero, kailangan, pag mag-divide ka, ang dividend will be the current number, then i-divide mo siya from the previous number. So, kunwari ito, meron kang 8, di ba? So, the previous number is 16. So, kailangan mo i-divide 8 divided by 16. So, it's 0.5 or 1/2. So, hindi pwedeng, 16 divided by 8. Hindi pwedeng 2 kasi ganito yun guys, no? Yung brain natin, ah, minsan may autopilot tayo, no? Yung kagaya nung shinare ko dun sa isang section na kung alin yung lagi nating iniisip, yun yung nagkakaroon ng pathway dun sa neuron natin. So, kapag malaki yung pathway na yun, hindi naman literal na malaki, no? Pero kapag yung pathway na yun ay lagi nadadaanan ng mga neurons natin, ah, mas madalas siyang active or nadadaanan. Kasi nga, mas malaki yung daanan mo eh. So, mas ang tendency mo dun daanan dun yung maging pathway. So, mas naiisip mo siya. So, minsan may autopilot na iniisip. So, kapag tinignan mo yun, hindi na tayo nagiging mindful na automatic na divide natin, 16 divided by 8. So, ang pwede nating isipin dahil nga nagmamadali na tayo, dahil si Ma'am Kate ay 1.5 hours lang yung binigay sa quiz. So, parang automatic tayo, 2 yan. Pero kailangan mo maging careful na hindi pwedeng 16 divided by 8 or 8 divided by 4. Dapat 4 divided by 8. So, parang physics lang din na kailangan final minus the initial. Okay? And another thing, kaya kailangan mo ding mag-pay attention doon kasi nga, um, lalo na sa sa sign, diba? So, kailangan mo maging aware dun sa mga sign, no? Whether positive yun or negative. Okay, so kunwari meron tayo nito, 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. So, review na lang naman. So, ano yung common ratio natin dyan? So, 2 divided by 1 ay di 2. So, number 2, -9 divided by -3. So, 3. So, be careful with the sign. So, 96, 48. So, 1/2 yan. -5, 20, -8. So, it's -4. So, again, be careful with the sign. So, ito, 100,000, -10,000, 1,000. So, ano natin? Common ratio natin dyan. Hindi yan 10, no? So, it will be 1, -1/10 or 0.1, -0.1. So, I suggest you use fraction kasi exact value yun. Kapag decimal, minsan hindi siya exact value. Okay, so alam naman natin yung difference, no? So, sa arithmetic, may common difference, common ratio sa geometric. So, arithmetic sequence is equal yung kanilang difference. Linear yan kapag pulinat mo, no? Okay, so, yan. Madali naman to, no? Kapag common difference, hindi arithmetic. Kapag common ratio, hindi geometric. Okay, so let's talk about finding the next terms. So, the goal is finding the common ratio. Kasi, kapag alam mo yung common ratio, kapag alam mo yung next term yan, yung 2, 6, 18, 54. So, divide mo lang, no? 6 divided by 2 is 3. So, yung common ratio na 3. So, lagi lang ako mag-multiply ng 3. So, kunwari yan, 2 times 3, 6 times 3, 18 times 3, 54 times 3, 162. So, sunod pa yan, times mo. Pero, paano kapag super dami na, no? Paano 'pag hinahanap mo is 102nd term? So, kailangan natin yung formula. So, the formula will be A sub n is equal to A sub 1 or raised to the n minus 1. So, guys, you need to be careful that the n minus 1 here is an exponent of the common ratio. It's the exponent. The base is just the ratio, not included yung first term. Careful dun, okay? So, let's try to solve. Ayan. So, what is the sixth term in the geometric sequence? So, ito yung mga given natin. First term is 2, and is 6, and our common ratio is 3. So, we can find the sixth term. So, gamitin lang natin yung formula. Find the sixth term. So, we got a sub 6 equal to a sub 1 so, times the common ratio, which is 3 raised to the 6 minus 1. So, it's raised to the fifth. So, if we apply that, so 2 times e raised to the 5, we got 486. Okay. So, ayan, isa pa rin 'to. So, ano yung ninth term? So, dito, ang iyong a sub 1 is negative 1 and is equal to 9 and r is equal to negative 2. So, we can just simply use the formula and the a term will be negative 256. Sige, try nyo 'to. Try to answer number 1 and 3 and i-pause nyo muna 'tong video na and try to answer. Okay, sige. So, tuloy sagutan natin. So, for number 1, sasagutan lang natin yung 2 and 3. So, for number 2, so ano yung A term? So, A sub A is equal to the A sub 1, which is negative 1,024 times R, which is 1 half. So, positive yan. Time raised to 7. So, the answer will be negative 8. Mamatan unti naman yan. Kasi inahawak mo, no? From the first to second, hinahati mo siya. So, for number 3, so gamitin na natin yung formula. Hanapin natin A sub 10 equal to negative 32 times R. So, the R will be 1 half. So, raised to 9. So, the A sub 10 will be we get negative 1 over 8. Sino tumama? So, I hope tinry niyo pa rin sagutan, no? Ayan, sige. So, how to find the missing term? So, again, kagaya nung ginawa natin dun sa ano, arithmetic sequence, dito naman, ang hahanapin natin ay missing term. So, kailangan natin malaman common ratio nila. No? So, for example, we get 832 to 832. So, anong common ratio na? So, times 4. So, meron ka dyang, I mean, 32. times 4, it's 128. And plus 4 pa is 132. Okay, so you can try to answer this mano-mano, no? Kapag nalaman mo yung difference, so malalaman mo kung paano kunin yung mga missing term. Another way to do that is to find the common ratio first, no? So, paano natin gagawin yun? So, kunwari, we are asked to insert 4 arithmetic means from 2 and 64. So, imagine mo, 2, then 4 na arithmetic means, then 64. So, paano natin sasagutan yan? So, kunin muna natin yung common ratio. Again, ah, ilang formula pa lang tayo for arithmetic means, dalawa lang yung tatandaan nyo. So, i-navigate nyo na lang from there. Sa geometric means, dalawa lang din yung formula natin. So, kunin muna natin yung common difference natin dito. So, pwede natin gamitin yung formula natin. So, A sub n is equal to A sub 1 R raised to the n minus 1. Okay, so hahanapin natin is yung R. So, how do we do that? So, we divide both sides by A sub 1 and we get the cube root of n minus 1. So, we can find it that it's R is equal to the root n minus 1 root of a n minus a1. Yan. So, kuha natin yung R. So, again, a reminder sa radical, no? So, kunwari, meron kang a squared, then kung yung square root na, so equal yan sa a raised to the 1/2 is 2. Ah, hindi, ulit. So, a squared raised to 1/2. Okay, so that's why it will be just a. So, yung ganun din yung mangyari. R is equal to square root of a sub n over a1, root of n minus 1. Okay, let's try. So, ang n natin ay equal sa 6. So, yung r natin yung wala. So, a sub n natin ay 2. A sub 1 ay 60. Wait. Like, so, an is 64. Then yung A2, A5 is di pa natin alam. Okay. So, ano pa bang given? A sub 1 is equal to. So, gamitin natin yung formula R is equal to cube root of n minus 1 times. So, that will be 5. Cube root of an over sub I. So, 64 over first term is 2. So is equal to the fifth root of 32. So, cube root of 32, pwede nyo input sa kalyo yan. So, we got 2. So, once nakuha na natin yung common difference, so now we can find the next number. So, we got 2, then we'll type 4, 8, 16, 32. Okay? So, if wala kang function sa calculus, fifth, so pwede rin yung 32 raised to 1/5. So, ito din yun. Okay? So, meron pa tayo dito mga example. So, pwede nyo sagutan. So, I'll give you 2 minutes. Ayan, sige. Sagutan natin yung some of them. So, find the geometric means between. So, ito na lang. -81 and -1. So, parang sa number 1, it will be -81. Then, tatlong geometric means 1, 2, 3, and -1. And so, let's find the common ratio. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, A sub n is equal to -1, n is equal to 6. Yan. So, paano lang kasunod yan? So, una natin yung R. So, we got A sub n is equal to A sub I R raised to n minus 1. So, A sub n, so we got -1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ay, may isa pa. So, we got, let's navigate to divide both sides by A sub 1. So, it will be, then get the parse it out. So, it will be A sub n. Hindi ko mapa- oh. So, A sub n over A sub 1, then get the root of n minus 1. So, makakancel mo na yung n minus 1 dyan. So, matutala lang yung R is equal to an over a1. So, that will be 1, 2, so 5. So, it's 4. Okay, so pwede na to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sige. Check na natin. So, it will be the square root of 4 times -1 over -3, and -81. So R will be equal to, so okey na, nakuha niyo yung sagot. So R will be 1/3. So -81, -84, -81 times 1/3. So 1/27. So it will be negative double, -27, 9, ayan. So dire-diretso lang yun. So -3 times 1 and 1/3. So -3, so 1, then 1/3. Sulit. Ay, sa number 2 tayo. Okey sa number 1. Sa number 2 ang ise-solve. Okey, sorry sabaw na ako. Ulit-ulit. So, tayo ay nasa number 1. Okay, A sub 1 is equals to -81. So, we can just get the R. So, we got R is equal to I AN over A1 square root of um, n minus 1. A4 lang yan. So, R is equal to the 4th root of A sub n is -1 over A sub 1 is -81. Okay, so for cube, -1 So R is equal to 1/3. So -81 tapos tatlo. So, negative 81 times 1 over negative 1, hindi, positive. So, negative 27. So, 1/3 is negative 9, negative 3, negative 1. Okay? So, yung common ratio yung nakuha natin. Then, balikan natin yung victim niya. Okay, so try to answer some of the questions. So, solve for the geometric means of each of the following. The goal is kung yung na yung ratio, common ratio, then from there, pwede yun na gawin. So, ano yung sum ng first 5 terms? So, madali lang. Just 3, 6, 12, 24, and 40. Pero pag dumami na, about 8 terms, 25 terms, 100 terms. So, ito yung formula na gagamitin natin. S sub n is equal to A sub 1 times 1 minus Rn's to raise to the n over 1 minus R. So, tingnan natin to. So, A sub 1 is 3, N is 8, then R is 2. So, we can substitute, no, first term is 3, then 1 minus R raised to the n. So, yung, then over 1 over 2. Then, the answer will be 765. Okay? So, may mga, ano pa dito, try to answer this. Then, it will also help. Okay? So, question so far. Okay, so, wala nang tanong. So, you are dismissed, guys. Okay? Ingat kayo, guys.